Welcome to Z&Z Garage. I'm Zorg, and with me is Zoran. We've got here the $900 Craigslist beater, Mountaineer, and today we're going to be doing some work on it.
Yeah, I was pretty impressed actually with this. I kind of told Zorg to buy this when he showed me the Craigslist ad. I figured, how bad can it be? And you know what? It's really not that bad for what it is. It's got a little bit of sunburnt paint. The seats are in good shape. It's got a hell of a bad exhaust leak. But a few other little things we can manage to make this nice car once again. And, you know, we'll see what we can do with it.
Sounds good.
I think today we're going to probably throw a drive belt on it and
Cruise control switches.
maybe make it so he doesn't have to use a Acme brick for the cruise control. So, you know, we'll go around this thing and jump in and see what we got and take it from there.
All right, sounds good.
All right.
Here's the problem that we have. Many of these 95 and let's say up through what, 01 Explorers, they have this common issue. The material up here just completely crap. It wears down, and of course the mounts break off over time. It's just junk. So today we're going to replace it.
Which means we have to probably remove the airbag without blowing our heads off.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, so
we're going to start by popping the hood and taking the negative battery cable off.
now let's take a look under the hood anyways. Okay, so what do we got here, Zorg? 5 liter.
Good old-fashioned 5-liter.
Look, it's even got the nice GT40 intake on it. This thing could probably run really good. So we need to pull our negative battery terminal. Ha! Not even loose, or not even tight.
My bad.
Your bad? Nah, it's a type. It's with these battery connectors here. I mean, these things are really trash. Because no matter, like, especially, most people don't know that the negative terminal on a battery is smaller. So, like, this one's pinched all the way down. You're not going to get it any tighter, like the positive. It's got a little gap here because the terminal's bigger. It ain't going to go anywhere. You probably need to clean all that shit off of it, though.
Yeah.
So,
Junk.
anywho's, you know, we got our battery disconnected, and probably ready to see about pulling the airbag now. So, this thing, let's take a look in here real quick. Oh, it's going to be fun to put a belt on, too.
Yeah, I noticed.
We're going to need some light down in there and whatnot. We'll get that sorted. All right, cool. Let's do this. We got to get this airbag out to change these cruise switches that came broken with this car at no additional charge. The way you do that to start with is with a pick to pull this little plug out that I've already pulled out. It's right here. That's one of the airbag bolts. There's one just like it on the other side here that has to come out. And they're kind of a little booger to get out, but they come right out. There we go. We have both of those out. And now we have an 8mm screw in here. Which some of these Fords, you just have to loosen it. And some of these, you have to take it all the way out. I'm not sure which one this one is, but we're going to find out here in just a second. I find it typically makes it easier to put the blinker in the right-hand position to give you a little more room to work. And we loosen them up. Oh, these have to come all the way out. And the airbag just pops right out. Now behind the airbag, there's this yellow sheathed wire. This is the horn wire and the fire wire. So touch a bunch of metal stuff before you touch it. Make sure you don't blow yourself to bits. I always like to have the airbag facing the other way, and then I keep these things facing down all the time because I don't want any of that stuff happening. It appears like what we've got here, 4 Phillips to pull the switches out, and then we have some switch wiring all up in here. There's some grounds, and it looks like in order to get this whole assembly out of here, it looks like these 4 Torxes have to come out to remove this off of the steering wheel base, and then we should be able to snake this stuff out of here, it looks like. Full disclosure, I've never done this before, so I'm kind of learning as I go. But I'm trying to show everybody here that, you know, with just a little bit of thinking things through, you can accomplish this. I don't have a service manual on this car. I'm not going to get my phone and get Google. I'm just going to figure it out. So we're going to need some Torx drivers on my Impact and Phillips. All right, we're going to start here with this. I always throw my parts in the same bin. And the garbage comes out with it. There we go. There's that one. And then this looks like a horn ground here that we better not forget. Yeah. Normally I'd be concerned about, you know, parts falling everywhere, but since these are broken anyway. It's fell in my lap. Oh yeah, good stuff. Those are in there pretty good. So that's good to know. Those are in there nice and tight. So that's the ground. Looks like it has a, holy crap. Looks like it has a grounding bus bar all the way through it. Oh, neat design. Look, that's the horn contactor there.
That's weird.
Oh, little son of a bitch doesn't want to come off. I'm gonna, well, I gotta get it off, so. Hey, we may not need to take that out. You know, let's go look at your other cruise switch and see if it just plugs in.
All right. We
might be going about this all wrong. Okay, so what we found out when this switch fell out on my foot is that we can actually put this back in, reuse our wiring, because the new cruise switches, the wiring can be detached. So we can, there's nothing wrong with our wiring. There's no reason to pull the whole thing apart. So we'll just put this back together. We'll put the new switches in it, hook the battery up, and see what we got. Well, these were kind of on the tight side. That's about all I'm going to give it, really, because it's...
Yeah, if you give those too much torque, you can easily strip them out.
Well, I'm more worried about, you know, killing the plastic. So,
yeah, that...
But, alright, so let's see here. This should just plug in right here. Boom! Snaps in like a champ. Okay. So, we'll make sure that all this sets down here just right. So
keep in mind, don't over torque those as well, because of course they're plastic.
Yeah, so I'm using a very, very gentle touch on my power screwdriver here, which admittedly is far too powerful for this job. And boom, nice and tight. No need to go all Billy Barul on it. And now we'll plug her in here. And we'll set it into place to make sure everything looks and feels right, and it does. Good and tight. Everything feels functional. Okay. One more check on the connections. Everything looks to be plugged in. We've got all of our Does that one do that? Yeah, that one does that. Okay, so that's our horn. Now,
which I fully tested earlier today, so we are going to test afterwards.
Yeah.
Make sure it is still fully functional.
Now, the truth be told is I can probably hook the battery back up right now and turn the key on and kind of halfway test these things. But without the airbag connected, it's going to throw an airbag code, which we can clear, but, you know, it's just easier to plug the airbag in because the airbag takes like seconds to put in and take out in these things. So if it doesn't work, we can just pop the airbag back out. Or what we can also do is just set her right back in. And now, before we bolt it up, if we want, we can test it. But I have quite a bit of faith in my ability. So
I have a little faith in those Amazon eBay parts that they put on there.
See, that's just it. I believe more in my ability to take things apart and put it back together than in the Amazon parts. The font's not even right, for God's sake.
Oh, bitch. Bitch.
It looks like it came out of a Chinese sweatshop.
Probably did.
Well, I'm sure it did. You know what the fun part's going to be? We're going to plug the negative battery terminal back in, and we're going to be standing up there patting ourselves on the back on what a great job we did. And as soon as we put power to it, the airbag's going to blow off in here.
Only if you
That scared the hell out of me.
only if you did it right way.
Alrighty. Okay, let's go see if it blows. We got electricity.
Contact.
We have no explosion. Good. So that part went good. Hey, I got that part fixed too. You know, something we don't have to worry about not working. I don't know if these actually will light up or not. I don't think they do. I think the factory ones did, but I don't think these do. So, but now on the way home, you can test it and see if the. Well, you said the Cruise worked before.
Yeah.
Okay, so all it needed was
Switches.
cosmetics.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, cool. Okay. So there we go. Yep. We're almost there. Here it comes. Oh. Oh my God.
What'd you find?
Look at this.
So you're saying I should wait until my next oil change to get it done?
Dude, it's good for another 100,000. There's no problem here. Oh my God. Hey, but the rest of it actually looks decent.
You know, that 3/4 of the belt looks okay.
Yeah, it's just the one spot. It's no problem.
I think you people are trying to rip me off.
All right. Okay, so today out in the shop we got this $900 Craigslist Mountaineer in here, and removed the terribly unsafe drive belt, which I'm surprised didn't make any racket at all.
You're surprised it held up in one piece?
Yeah,
Sort of.
no doubt. You know, since basically you can take it and just start, going.
Spaghetti string, or
Look
cheese
at that.
strings.
Oh, what an awesome drive belt. So we got that taken care of, and we put new cruise switches in it because the old ones looked like someone took a bite out of them, and they're flaking apart and dying. So we got that in. If you like this, please subscribe, and we're going to have more soon.
We'll see you next time.
Oh, by the way, we know that the car was $900 on Craigslist. Dave, what did you pay for the cruise switches?
They were less than $40 on Amazon.
So less than $40 on Amazon, and the belt was
I think another 20.
another 20. So the $900 car is now worth $960. Improvement. That's actually measurable right there.
Go sell it for $2,000 now.
Right. Have a good one.